Hello everyone, welcome to this course on AWS Command Line Interface. My name is Saurav Sharma and I will be your instructor for this course. Before we start, let's talk about how most of the new users use AWS. You probably started using AWS via the console. You go to console.aws.amazon.com and navigate to EC2. And then you click on Launch Instance. Then you select the AMI that you want. You select the instance type. You configure the details, add storage, maybe choose some tags, create a security group, and launch. And after acknowledging that you have the key, then you can launch the instance. At first, this is all fun, but after a while, this can get frustrating if you're doing this again and again. You might have thought of automating all those clicks. And that's where the AWS CLI comes in. The AWS Command Line Interface CLI is a unified tool to manage your AWS services. With just one tool to download and configure, you can control multiple AWS services from the command line and automate them through scripts. Now, instead of having to log in and navigate to your EC2 console and click every time to launch an instance, you can just type in a simple command in your command line and get your instance running in seconds instead of minutes. I want to quickly demonstrate the time and effort required to launch an EC2 instance via the command line interface. And to do that, we enter a simple command that AWS EC2 run instances -- image ID, and I paste in the AMI -- key name. The key name is going to be CloudForm key. That's the key I have. And finally, the instance type. That's going to be t2.micro, the free tier instance. Enter. And as you can see by the return that I get, that my instance is now launched. It's launching. So it's simple as entering a command, or to make it even faster and simpler, what I have done is I save the command in a text file and make it an executable. So I can directly call that text file, and there we go. I have an instance running, another instance running. So in that way, you can see the difference in using the command line interface. So in this course, you'll learn how to use the AWS command line interface, which will give you an option to quickly manage your resources. To become a better user, we can combine all the tools we have, and the command line interface is a very powerful tool to have. We will be looking at various services like EC2, S3, VPC, IAM, Lambda, CloudFormation, etc., so that you can learn and get started using those services with the AWS command line interface and build upon this knowledge. I'm very excited to share this knowledge with you. Thank you, and see you in the upcoming lectures.